Please, order in the hall. Please, order in the hall.
So, folks, that is UN delegates leaving, staging a walkout before Bibi Netanyahu, the leader of Israel, makes his speech to the United Nations today. Now, Israel has become the most hated nation on earth. And quite frankly, I don't really understand it. And I know many of you conservatives disagree with me, but I'm here to tell you, Israel is our #1 ally across the globe. And if you listen to Bibi Netanyahu here, he makes a very good point.
Let's do a pop quiz. And raise your hand if you know the answer. Here's the first question. Who shouts death to America? Is it A, Iran, B, Hamas, C, Hezbollah, D, the Houthis, or E, all of the above?
All of the above. That's who, Mr. Netanyahu. And the reality is, do we forget this? The people he named want us dead. They want to march us out on a beach, put us on our knees, lop our heads off, blow us up with suicide bombers. And yet we turn our backs on Israel. It upsets me. It really does. Benjamin Netanyahu again.
Israel will not allow you to shove a terrorist state down our throats. We will not commit national suicide because you don't have the guts to face down a hostile media and anti-Semitic mobs demanding Israel's blood.
I want to remind my conservative friends something. Just because you don't like the way Israel acts in certain situations doesn't mean you have to turn your backs on them when they're fighting a war against barbarians like Hamas. And remember, Hamas and Al-Qaeda in Yemen and the situation we have in Syria and Iran, they all want us dead too. We're on the same side on that front. It's sad, though, that many people forget that. I want to bring in now Rabbi Michael Barclay with us. Rabbi, it's great to have you on the program.
It's great to see you, Grant, and thank you for everything you and your listeners do that Stinchfield Army do for the world.
Well, I appreciate that, Rabbi. Feeling is mutual. Your response, your thoughts about Bibi Netanyahu's speech today?
Look, I think Bibi Netanyahu in a century is going to be remembered like Winston Churchill. I think he is amazing. He has been walking a very fine line. He had to deal with it with the Biden administration. This war should have been over, as you and I have talked about before. This war could and should have been over back in 2023. His hands were tied by Biden. Thank God they are a little bit less tied with President Trump. And I think that it's very exciting to me that he is both, we're looking out for hostages, but he's also very, very clear. The enemies of Israel are the enemies of America. The Quran, the Hadiths, they want us dead. We are kafir, we are infidels. And they want to destroy Israel, and that's just the front line. They want to destroy the entire Western civilization. And God bless Bibi for everything he is doing to try and keep that war in the Middle East as opposed to coming to the United States.
You know, this is a good part to play. I mean, it's interesting. It almost makes me smile. He's creating his own game show here inside the United Nations with the question and answer section. But roll cut 10 for me, guys, because this is another example of the truth that people seem to forget.
Second question. Who has murdered Americans and Europeans in cold blood? Is it A, Al-Qaeda, B, Hamas, C, Hezbollah, D, Iran, or E, all of the above? All of the above. Correct. Again.
All three people say all of the above there. I mean, it's really somewhat of a shame. Notice Israel is not on that list, Rabbi.
Israel's always been America's ally. They are an ally to freedom. They are an ally to all the biblical world, Jewish and Christian. It is so important that America supports Israel, especially the conservative movement. And look, Bibi is pointing out what should be obvious. 1,200 people were killed, tortured, murdered, raped, hundreds taken into dungeons and tunnels. If that happened in America, if that happened from Mexico, we would have leveled Mexico in a day.
Yeah.
Yet we're expected to put up with Hamas. Israel has delivered over 3 million tons of food to Gaza, over 3,000 calories per day for every citizen of Gaza. They have dropped off and left into Gaza. Who does that for an enemy?
Well, not many, I'll tell you that. And Israel's been very inclusive as well. When you look at the melting pot of Israel, there's plenty of people that live harmoniously in that country. And you go to the other surrounding countries, if you're not Muslim, you're not allowed in these countries. And again, the world forgets that too. President Trump, though, I will say, seems to be maybe losing a little patience with Netanyahu. Let me play this clip for you. This is from President Trump today.
I think we have maybe a deal on Gaza, very close to a deal on Gaza. How are you? Hello, Peter. And it's looking like we have a deal on Gaza. And we'll let you know.
All right, and real quick, there's that, important, but this is the one I was talking about.
Did you promise leaders this week that you would not allow Israel to annex the West Bank? Is that something that you
I will not allow Israel to annex the West Bank. No, I will not allow it. It's not going to happen.
Did you speak with Netanyahu about this directly?
Yeah, but I'm not going to allow it. Whether I spoke to him or not, I did. But
all right, so look, for anyone that claims that the Israelis control President Trump, I think that's pretty clear. That's a resounding no. Real quick, if you can, 30 seconds, your response.
Look, the Judea and Samaria are part of Israel. It cannot be two states. There's a place called Mount Peduel. It overlooks, you can see Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, and the airport all from this place. You cannot put it in the hands of terrorists. And Donald Trump is a genius and he's shrewd. He knows before you build a building on a piece of property, you got to get the permits. Before he can talk about Palestine, he's got to get Gaza settled first. So let's get Gaza settled. Let's get Hamas out of there. And then let's see what we end up doing regarding any other form of quote-unquote Palestinian.
That's a great point, one step at a time, and maybe that's what's at play there. Rabbi Michael Barclay, it is always great to see you. Thank you, and I know it's an important Jewish holiday we're going on right now, and we will talk to you soon.
May you and your listeners, your fans, all be blessed and written in the book of life for happiness, health, and prosperity. Thank you for everything.
God bless you, sir. We appreciate that. Thank you as well. All right, folks, listen, if you love this country, you can't afford to sit back. Join AMAC, the Association of Mature American Citizens. They're the conservative alternative to AARP, and they're fighting for faith, family, freedom every single day. AMAC members get exclusive discounts on travel, insurance, and more. You'll also get great resources like the AMAC magazine. And save right now. You can save up to 33% on a 5-year membership. That's just over $1 a month. Go to amac.us/grant. Do it now. Join. Don't wait. America needs you. All right, up next, we deep dive into the mind of assassins with our body language expert. That's next.